Yo, what's good, you lot? I hope the lighting's looking good or whatever. Just got done with a little workout in the park. Yeah, man, just thought I'd get in a little video in it. But today, I really just want to talk about being an example to the younger generation. Now, a lot of the time, even when me and my brethren are in the park sparring, boxing, working out, doing whatever it is that we're doing, obviously, there's kids at the park, they're with their parents and that, and their parents will often come over to us and be like, raw, like, you lot are doing something good over here, like, you get what I mean? Like, yeah, obviously the younger generation nowadays, they're just on this stabbing thing, they're just on this shooting thing, killing thing. And you lot are obviously here, learning how to defend yourself with your hands. Like, I respect it, innit? And obviously, that means a lot to us, because we're just here having fun, keeping fit, just doing what we're doing, innit? But, Tuesday the sun's out, it's better than just sitting in the house or going gym. Like, we just rather be outside and that. But, realistically, being an example to the younger generation isn't just being in the park, doing what you're doing. It's more, how do the younger members of your family view you? Do they see you and they see you doing bad things, degenerate things, smoking weed, drinking alcohol, getting drunk, and you're just setting them on the wrong path? Or do they respect you? Are you showing them right from wrong? Are you sitting them down and showing them, all right, cool, this is how you get here with your life. When I was your age, this is what I wish I knew. When you're facing this trouble, this hardship, is this what you're gonna do? You get what I mean? It's about showing them and molding them the right way. A lot of people and a lot of kids nowadays as well are misguided because their parents rely on iPads or whatever too much. Not saying that younger generation shouldn't have an iPad or nothing, but sometimes you see kids and all they have is their face down in their devices. They don't know how to communicate. They don't have manners. Like back in the days, when you used to go to your family members' houses, you had to say hello to everyone. Nowadays, it's not even that. Everyone's on their phone. So more time, someone will come through to the function and you haven't even clocked. Your favorite cousin might have just pulled up nowadays and you don't even know. That's a common thing I see with the younger generation. Like, they don't really do things they don't really do the things that we used to do, which ain't a bad thing. Obviously, generations are different, but when it comes to socializing, being a human, being and operating, that's where they struggle. And a lot of the older generation, us lot, aren't teaching them any better, aren't doing the things we need to do as older brothers, big cousins or whatever, to pull them out of that. So I'm basically just saying, set an example. You get what I mean? My little cousins see me and they're like, raw, like they see me and they start doing push-ups because they wanna get the arms, like you know what I mean? They wanna copy what they see. Like, you know what I mean? You ever hear the saying, monkey see, monkey do? That's kids. Their brains are like sponges. So whatever kids do around you, or the way they act around you, is kind of a representation of how they view you. And kids are the most purest of minds. So realistically, what they see and what they interpret is most likely the truth and how the world interprets subconsciously. My younger cousins see me, they want to start running around playing. Like, I'm one that will actually like run around with my younger cousins and that, innit? So they'll start like being happy, smiling, doing exercise, start coming boxing with me, start just, you get what I mean? They see what I do on TikTok on that, and you get what I mean? They want to do the same little things like that. Like, it's good to set an example like that instead of putting them on a bad route and not guiding them properly. But yeah, bro, I'm out of breath. We literally just did some hill sprints over there, and we was doing some pull-ups and some boxing. Got some clips and that. So yeah, you lot stay tuned in on TikTok. But mainly as well, be a good representation to yourself. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the time, we program ourselves too more than we know. Like, the things you consume are based off of what comes up on your TikTok, and that's based off the things that you talk about. And based on it, it's scary, but the social media knows what you're thinking at what times. So naturally, you gotta be able to change your mindset. Your social media is gonna change, then what you're consuming is gonna change. But more on that, I think we should just really limit the social media we intake. Obviously, my hustle is on social media, so I'm on social media quite a lot. But if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't really be on socials like that. But if you are on it, make sure you're on it doing something. Don't just be on it to pass time or just to waste time or just to be lazy or procrastinate. Be on it really doing something, you get what I mean? Learning something, or just making money or producing, even better. But don't just be passing time, letting the world pass you by and just not doing much about anything at all, because that's dead, bro. Like I said in the last video, tomorrow's never promised. Time is not as dispensable as you think it is. One day you're here, the next day you're not. So make a decision on what you want to do with your life, how you're going to live your life, because at the end of the day, how people view you or how the world sees you is one thing, but how you view yourself is another. Like, I'm here recording in the park right now. People are probably walking past thinking, what is this you actually doing? But then how I'm viewing myself, I'm getting a step closer to my goals. I'm getting a step closer to my dreams. I'm putting you guys on. You guys are probably watching me thinking, raw, like, he's actually different, setting himself apart by doing something like that, because that's something I would never do. You have to be a person that's ready to take risks. You have to be a person ready to take action. You have to be a person ready to just do what other people ain't prepared to do. That's how you perpetually expel yourself from the crowd. And when you do, I'm using big words in that. But yeah, man, it's all about just trying new things and expanding your palate, man. Even trying new foods, going different countries and that, man. It's all a beautiful part of life, you feel me? So don't ever knock something till you try it, bro. Even coming to the park today and training with my brethren from boxing that I've never linked up with before, but just to do something different, it was good, you get what I mean? Now we're here making videos, we're getting content in, we're doing good things, you feel me? That's just how life works when you're trying to get yourself on the right path. People see you, people want to reach out and network and just build more, do you get what I mean? It's all about building more. But yeah, man, trust me, like, it's a beautiful day today. When I came out today, it was raining. Now I want to record, it's all sunny. It's a sign, like, we're doing good things. Make sure you're doing good things too, because in the height of all things, it's a beautiful day, man. I'm just getting distracted by everything around me. Right now, I'm in the medicinal herb garden right now in Park Hill Recreation Ground. But yeah, like, I wonder if you're even allowed to take the things out of here. I don't know if you're allowed to take things out of here, but yeah. So I'm just digressing and I'm getting distracted by what's around me. But yeah, be ready to be different. Be ready to set yourself apart. Be ready to do the things that people ain't wanting to do. Be ready to conquer your fear. You feel me? So I'm saying, like, if you're just doing the same things as your friends, you're following your friends, you're following the crowd, you're following the norm, then you're just going to be normal. You're not going to do anything successful in your life, you get what I mean? You might just reach the same limit as success as the next man, and then you're just going to be average. You don't want to be average, you want to be different, you want to have your own success. So do the things that you want to do. Every day you wake up, yeah, it's not going to work the first time, it's not going to work the second, it's not going to work the third, but on the fourth time it might work, who knows? In this fourth year it might work, who knows? Just keep pushing, keep doing what you're doing. It only takes one day, one good decision, one piece of luck, yeah, to set yourself apart forever, infinitely, all because you had faith in yourself, you had faith in God, and you listened to what God was saying. Joseph was saying to Pharaoh, the dreams come from God. It's all from God. It's all coming from God. I was even having a conversation with one person who was saying to me, like, no, it's just you. How can it be from God? If you get up and get yourself into a different position, how can that be God? Is it not just you? I was explaining to them, no, it's not. It's from God. I don't think life can ever really just life, because God gave us life. So in itself, even if I throw something in the bin and the bin man takes it away, God has made me do a good thing, because now my bottle that I've just bought, used and recycled is going to be reused for something better. You get what I mean? That's the way God made life to be. God gave the idea of recycle bins to people. So of course it's God when something good happens. Of course it's God when we reach a goal. Of course it's God when we're not dead. You get what I mean? It's not a promise. Like, me making it home today isn't a promise, but me making it home today is God's blessing. That's God's grace, because who knows? Like, let me just pat this wood in it. Pause. But yeah, I'm not trying to bring any of that around. But trust me, man, it's all God. It's all about God. Moses as well, when God spoke to him through the burning bush, yeah, and gave him the commandments, everyone was condemning him, thinking, what do you mean? What do you mean, God? Your God, they was trying to tell him that my God, me and Moses' God, our God was fake. But it's not that. It's not that. Because he knew the truth. He saw the truth with his own eyes and ears. Yeah, so you couldn't tell him no different. He wasn't letting up on no dream. Because if he would have let up on a dream, all of the people would have stayed slaves. Moses told the Pharaoh, let my people go. And it was done because it was God's will. When Noah got a vision from God to build the ark because he was going to flood the earth, everyone would have thought he was crazy. But look what really happened. The prophecy got fulfilled. He built the ark, put on the animals and people 2 by 2. Animals and people. He put on the animals 2 by 2, his family and all of that. And they got sick and they were safe. You feel me? They were safe because the world was so full of sin. But that's why I'm telling you guys, when it's from God, don't ignore it. Because it's better that you was wrong and it wasn't from God, but you still took an action and now you know, rather than you ignore God and then something happens to you, possibly losing your life, losing something close to you, yeah? So make sure you always listen to God, and make sure you teach that to the younger generation as well, just to circle back, because we're not forgetting about them neither. The younger generation as well, they're lost. They don't understand. They didn't grow up the way we did. They're growing up with the technology, the government all raising them. They need to understand that, bro, you need to listen to God and your parents, yeah? And you'll be good. But a lot of the time, we're not doing our jobs as older brothers, older cousins, parents sometimes, whatever. Like, and don't get me wrong, it's not your fault, because a lot of the time, we just don't know, or we're so caught up on our own lives. Like, it's a cost of living crisis in the UK, so we've got a lot of other things going on. Like, it's no one's fault. But I'm just saying, we need to buckle up our ideas. We need to buck up our thoughts. We need to understand that what we're doing in front of children sometimes ain't right. A lot of the time, I see it. A lot of people do things in front of their kids. I'm thinking, blood, you can't do that. But they don't know any better. Or, like, we just live in a completely different world where certain things are acceptable, to where back in the day, I'm talking even just 10 years ago, you could not be doing that. So, yeah, man, just lead the young generation the right way. Make sure that you're being a good example. Make sure you're not leading them astray. Make sure you're doing right by them. Make sure that when they look at you, they get inspired and they want to do better. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's Action Talks, back at again with another way. It's Action Talks again, back with it with another video, spilling some juice in that for you guys. You lot, make sure you stay safe, stay active, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I know the lighting's probably pants right now, but boy, you feel me? The guy's got to go on, man, literally. But you lot have a good, productive day. I hope you guys stay to the end. Do your thing. Love.